I know a lot of you guys are going to be like, what? Madden 23? I don't got the money from any upgrade, sadly. I just went on the PlayStation Store. Love playing Madden. Found the first free one I could find. Some of us don't got that kind of money. But it does help out if you like and subscribe. We do appreciate it. Okay. Let's delete this game. I'm gonna be the Dolphins. Okay, we're gonna randomize team. 3, 2, 1. Looks like I'm going up against the Commanders. Nah, that's a little unfair. 3, 2, 1. That's a little bit more fair. Okay, Dolphins versus Green Bay Packers. I'm the Dolphins. Alexa, set an alarm for 4:48.
Alarm set for 4:48 p.m.
Today,
Cancel alarm.
from Lambeau Field in Green
I've canceled your
Bay, Wisconsin.
4:48 p.m. alarm.
Set an alarm for 4:48.
This is Madden Football on EA Sports.
What's that for? What's that name and number? Can you repeat it for me? Just nothing. Goodbye. Or what?
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and off we go from Lambeau.
And he's gonna need, as
And we
always,
will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and
no
it will come
computer
out to the
actually runs
25.
I'm gonna be blitz. I'm gonna be the nose tackle. Ooh.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron
Ooh.
Jones. And he is met
In it.
quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the
Man
first
coverage
play
this
from
time.
scrimmage. Second down. They'll go again to Jones. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
We're doing
A
blitz.
tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Rodgers going to throw. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 43. Here's Rodgers to throw. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Tampa 2.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Oh,
Rodgers.
I almost
Throw
intercepted
knocked
that.
away. It's incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. Got a man. It's Tunyon. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 25-yard line.
We almost got an interception.
On play action, it's Rodgers. Open man, here is Cobb. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Dillon is in. Touchdown, Packers.
It's okay. It's okay.
So they
He's
brought
back.
the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat. chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
We're going to return it right.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
We run it anyway.
Take it in
So
at the 3.
I'm just glad that we got more yards right there.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
I want to see my favorite play. Where is it? Looks like I'm not going to see my favorite play. Okay.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come
Oh,
up
looks
first
like
and
I might
10
get Hill
at their own
or
28-yard
Waddle.
line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. Tua sets up to pass it.
Ooh,
And this one
that
almost
was
intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive.
Right
INT.
How we going to hit X, circle.
Back to the air on second down. Tagovailoa. They'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 35. 18 big yards on
let's
that
do
one,
some
and a
right
Miami first. So into
Oh,
Packer
shoot.
territory
That
now.
ain't good.
Here's first and 10
That ain't good
at
at
the
all.
35-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple
yards,
here.
not that bad.
Second down.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming out.
Okay, we got
And
some
boy,
green
they
over
hit
there.
That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Ooh.
And this time
That
they
ain't
were
good.
ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a third and 10.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that.
Favorite
This
play
guy's
is
nimble
dagger.
and quick.
But
More
it's-
than a
there
space eater. He just made a great
There
play
we go,
there.
this dagger. Right
Now
here.
let's see the
Two
Packers
different
defensively,
kinds of
6
daggers.
DBs, so a
We're going
dime
to hit
look on
Hill
third.
right here.
Could play coverage or bring pressure.
And that is
No way.
incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there.
You
with
never
him to
drop
force
that.
to the ground. And fourth down now coming
Nah,
up.
we going for
How
it.
about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And this is caught inside the 5. So
Oh,
they hit
no.
pay dirt, but don't count it
Quarterback
yet.
probably
There's
went too
laundry
far.
on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about.
What? What was it on?
So that will wipe the 6 off the scoreboard.
And you talk about
Nah.
dampening a celebration. That's a
Illegal
touchdown
forward
pass that's
pass.
going to be
That's
called
allowed.
back because of the penalty.
It doesn't let you pass if it's illegal.
On play action, Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary
Sorry,
target
guys.
for a nice game.
That
Just
might
going
be
to
a
ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And this,
And
Uncle,
Thomas
watch
there.
your
It's knocked away, incomplete.
And this is what you wanted to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task
Maybe
at
it won't
hand,
be a
and
disappointment.
forcing
Get
a
the ball
3 and
back.
out and giving the ball back to their offense.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. So Miami coming out for their second drive.
Oh, it looks like the way we're going is red. We're going to have to turn it.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when
When
you're
you
seeing
pass,
guys doing their job,
actually to
and then
this
some
sneaky.
people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block, but the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play,
There we
and
go.
create extra
Now my
space,
favorite play
you've
again.
got to hit the jackpot
Come
there.
on, Hill. Don't drop
So
it
they'll
this
come
time.
up first and 10 now from the 33. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Finds Hill on the crossing route, complete. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes. Because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. Quick slant, Tyreek Hill with it. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's Mostert. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Triangle or square, depending on. Yep. And he leaves his guy. Leave a triangle. Wait, what?
Complete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal.
No way.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.
Catch the ball.
An incompletion there on 4th and goal.
I really hope I get a safety.
And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
2 minutes until I get the ball.
2nd down and 7.
It's like we're doing a cover 4 drop.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard
that's what
there.
we like.
The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. He has it complete to Christian Watson.
Man, that was quick.
And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Shotgun now for Rodgers. This one complete to Tunyon underneath.
Hitman coverage. Why aren't we staying on our
He'll
guys?
get this up to the 30-yard line.
That's some things I hate about Madden.
Yards, 1st
They
down
click man
Packers.
coverage and then they're not even on their people. Like I just hit man.
A final shot before half for Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. He's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So we're at halftime here at Lambeau with the Packers taking the lead to the... Well, time is of the essence. We breeze through halftime, and we are ready for the 2nd half.
Looks like they will not get their touchdown.
The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this 3rd quarter. Taken in at the 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the 1st half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Tua now on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, I
Too
saw
tough
that.
to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
We're running HB gut.
So after the incompletion
Looks like
on 1st, now
Cyber
2nd
running
and 10.
to green. I love seeing that green.
A run with Mostert up the middle.
Not
Looking
winning,
for a seam,
not when
but
my people
finding
get blocked.
none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
That's when I don't like
It
seeing
looks
that
like the
green.
Packers have added an extra DB on third
That's
down.
really sad.
Here's Tua.
Ooh, Hill saved my life.
And this is going to
Thank you,
result in
Tyreek Hill.
another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 33.
I would have been cooked.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Third quarter of a tight
like the way we
football
run it
game
is
as we
red.
come up on a 2nd and 10. Back to the running game with Mostert. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31.
3rd and 8. That
They
ain't
do
good.
get a couple, but they'll be
Ooh,
left
there's my
starting at
favorite
3rd and
play.
8 coming up.
Dagger.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here
I
as they
love
hope to
hitting
convert the
Tyreek
first
Hill and
down.
Dagger.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here.
Fastest wide receiver
Incomplete on the deep
in the
ball.
NFL, and he
Misconnection
still
there.
can't
He's
catch
hit
that.
on just
That's actually
50%
kind
of
of
his
surprising.
passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And he will have a Dolphins
Ooh, I'm
first
so glad
down
that
as this
quarterback didn't
defense,
work.
boy, a little too loose there. They
No
give
one
up
was
a gain of
open either.
19 on 4th down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa being chased out left. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
That ain't good. That's definitely not good. You never want to see full ramp.
Up the middle they go with Mostert. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be
Probably
figuring
gonna
out how to
hit
create
triangle
space for the running game to get operating.
or R1.
What you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Tua on 4th down. They'll roll him out right. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with
no
a
one
football.
cares
It's a
anymore.
sack and a turnover on downs. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. And they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey, you're in the red zone. We're thinking we're giving up 3. We just want to give up 6. In this case, they end up not giving up the touchdown at all. They've got to feel great about what they got done.
How do we get the ball back? Still no ball. No touchdown? Seriously?
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game.
With
Case
how
in
I'm
point
playing right
there.
now, I feel like I should have went up against the Rams. That's the thing about Madden. Sometimes it be like
Loss
that.
of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's
He only got that many yards.
yardage.
I wasn't
Give
playing
him 7
that.
there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
I'll see what they can
The
do
defense
without
did
me.
its job of taking away a
Clearly
quick throw,
nothing.
but that's only half the
I would've
battle
got that
because
sack.
they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play.
Let's
It
go.
looked
A
like he was
silver
in
shot
trouble.
pinch.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. And he'll go down, and that will do it.
Okay.
For the 3rd
Okay.
quarter of action.
That's as
3
far as
quarters in
they'll
the
get.
books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on
Yeah,
EA
there's no way I'm
Sports.
I get a turn. turnover, though.
Dillon now on 1st and 10.
Definitely.
And he'll power ahead, but
Definitely
only for
possible
about
if I
3
get
yards. Second down coming up. The last run got 3.
He
Now
doesn't
here's
send
2nd
it
and
over.
7.
That's always an option.
Now Rodgers. He's got Tunyon complete over the middle.
But this ain't an option.
Finding space at the 40.
Letting him get that
He'll
many
have it
yards.
past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 35. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Rodgers now to throw. The
There we
Dolphins
go.
get
There's
there
the
this
sack.
time, and they bring him down. Big Raekwon Davis, the man fighting in for that sack. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Rodgers. And he will find his man on the outside. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Now Rodgers. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins'
See, that's the
21.
cap. How
His
is
first
my
catch,
team a
and it's
higher
pretty
overall,
big one.
but
They get
he's
the
catching
conversion on
those?
3rd down. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And this time they were
There we
waiting
go.
for him as he'll be
Move
knocked
him
down
backwards.
before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Throwing is Rodgers. Blitz coming and down
Another
he
sack.
goes.
Keep moving
Raekwon
back.
Davis
3rd and
picks
17.
up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. To throw, it's Rodgers. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete.
4th and 6.
And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to perhaps salt
If
this
I
one
block
away.
this, I will have a big chance.
The kick by Crosby is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Wait, no, because if I score a touchdown in the 2-point, that's only 8 points.
So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more
I
difficult.
disappointed you
There's
guys.
no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2
People
scores.
can't
You
block
don't just
for
need
me.
a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've
Front
got
line
to
is the
score,
only
somehow
people
get the
who
ball
block.
back, and score again. The odds of
Kinda
that
makes
happening, not great in your favor.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their
We're
next
looking
drive.
for Waddle.
And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league.
I'll
Quick
cut you
strikes,
from the
you're
team.
right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
After the incomplete pass,
Waddle
here now
will
is
not drop
2nd
this.
and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And this is
Wow.
intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off
No
by
way.
Jair
Touchdown,
Alexander.
seriously?
And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. Down under 2.
I'm just going to quit for you guys. That ain't happening. I have to get 2 turnovers.
Yeah. Turn me up. Yeah. Hey, check it. Okay, I feel unstoppable. Losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to.
You know what? Let's go to my favorite team.
Do what I gotta do. Time after time.
Versus...
The impossible.
Jeez, I just pressed random and I got Packers again.
You ain't made it till they put.
What are the chances? You know what? We playing at my stadium. Huh. Check that. Where is it? Vikings.
A real one, only difference, my bill's bigger. I'm still with ya, I just got rich a little quicker. The same man, God handed me his game plan. I ain't perfect, far from it, what can I say, man? I feel unstoppable, losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line.
Well, we don't have the fastest wide receiver. or fastest player in the NFL, Tyreek Hill. But we do have our boy, Justin Jefferson. Packers fans are probably excited about that last match.
The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis.
See how faster
And able to take
this
it
kick
past the
returner
25
is than
and
the
up to
Dolphins?
the 28-yard
I don't
line.
understand why for the Dolphins they didn't just put Tyreek Hill back there. See, but here's the thing. Vikings have different plays that I'm not used to.
They start the drive with Cook. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. 3
Okay,
yards
I
on
can't
that
really
last
ask more
carry.
than
Here's
3 yards.
2nd and 7.
Look, all any running back wants is a
Who's
little bit
this?
of room, a little bit of space.
Where's
in order to
Jefferson?
maneuver.
Okay, square.
But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job
First
to make
play.
more out of it than what
Come
they
on.
give him.
Almost
Picks up 3 on
I mean, that was
carry.
a long.
And that
Long
ball
pass, but-
incomplete. He
Triangle
couldn't
is
get free
Jefferson?
from his defender, and now it's
Might be
third
able to get that
down.
off. As soon as he cuts,
That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And
Might
they
just
take
pass
it
to
down,
Jefferson
but
all
not
game.
before they work it across midfield.
depends if he's
So
open
into
all
Packer
game.
territory now.
See,
Here's
like right
first
here,
and 10
I'm not passing
at the
him.
48-yard
I'm
line.
passing to
On
circle.
play action, Cousins. Open here.
Ooh,
Adam
that
Thielen.
was a clean
And
one
they'll
hand.
work this down inside the 30. That early game script that they
I don't
drew
even
up
know
is
what I
working
just
pretty
played.
well here
Oh, it's
on
a
this
run play,
first
okay.
drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out
5 full
firing like
yards?
this. I think you and I were
Okay.
a little skeptical it'd be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting.
Okay,
in
the way we're
preparation,
going is
and
green.
understanding what their team was
Way
capable
we going
of.
is green. I
Second
love
down,
that
they go right
green.
back to Cook. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
We gained absolutely
They'll say no
nothing.
gain on the play there. and
Oh,
that'll
there
be
we go.
third down.
My favorite play.
They'll need
Who's
5
running
on
it?
this play to move the sticks.
Ah, he is running it. I mean, he did give us one hand
Cousins
catch.
from the gun on third. Open man is Thielen.
I thought
It's
that was the
complete.
interception.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on third down, and
I
that
thought that was
sets
the
up a first
interception.
and goal.
He one-handed that. How many one hands is he gonna do
They'll
this game?
run with Cook. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one.
Or do
Second
the
and goal
stick.
now.
Looking for Jefferson. Actually, I might just QB sneak this.
Throwing his Cousins.
What am I
Pressure
doing?
now, and he's gonna
I
go
was
down.
trying to go left on the
Back
QB
around the
sneak.
8. They could not contain
joystick
Kenny
is
Clark
broken,
as he
too.
gets home for the sack. A big play forthcoming. Here's
Where's
third and goal.
Jefferson?
Cousins to throw it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Looked like both sides
They
were
had to throw it.
anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Cousins to throw for it on fourth. And it's going to be batted
What?
down. And will go the other way with the football. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
That was our only. Oh, I like playing as Hunter on defense.
Rodgers now on
He
first
gets
down.
those sacks.
Quick throw
Oh,
knocked
that was
away
a sack.
and incomplete.
Almost a
An
sack.
incomplete pass on first down. That leads
Hunter
to a
and
2nd and 10.
Smith have an X factor too. I don't know if you can
Rodgers
call it
gonna
X factor,
throw.
but
And able
that's
to
what they
find
call it
that
in the
one was
25s
home.
and 26s.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less
Or
than
maybe
a
it's
yard.
just star, you know? Maybe that's what it means for like best player.
To throw is Rodgers. He finds Watson complete.
Why are you behind the
And he's
player?
gonna have a
Get in
Packers first
front of
down,
the
and he'll have
player.
it by plenty as they're able to
He
keep
went
the
head
drive
top and
alive
no
on
one.
3rd and inches.
That's what confuses me.
Here's Rodgers to throw.
That's
Pass
what
caught.
confuses
It's Romeo
me.
Dobbs. And they get him down.
Not
but
on your
before he
man.
takes it across the 40-yard line.
Here, let's go man
A couple of
coverage.
first downs
Not
has the
gonna be on
football
his man,
position
though.
at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And a strong run that time as he's
You
across
just gonna let him get first downs all day?
down to the 43.
We need to put some defense on him.
31 yards combined
Like
on
that
those
one
last
play,
two
we
plays.
almost got a
No
sack on him.
score after one on EA Sports.
Ooh, I thought that was flag on me.
Meanwhile, Rodgers
No,
throw into the
no.
hands of Cobb. And he goes down, but not
And
before
again,
getting
why
his
are you tackling
inside the
forward?
25. Chewing up
Try to
big
tackle
yardage.
him
Another
backwards.
nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
I know these ain't real players, but CPU's brain is a little bit smarter than that.
Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson.
Let me get an instant replay on that.
And it's a Packers touchdown. Aaron Rodgers.
There we go. Instant replay. Watch this, guys. I want you to watch that guy. See him? He just falls to the ground.
Finding Christian Watson, and the Packers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6
And I got
points.
ball first, so that ain't looking good.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
That makes me
So
mad.
that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was all capped
So
off
many
by a
things wrong
touchdown
with
catch
this
from
game.
Christian Watson. This taken in at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Let's go, let's go. I don't got time.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, they've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down. Didn't convert. Probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
Oh,
I
that.
would say so, and I think that they
Oh,
go
they
out in
didn't-
this series
oh, they caught it
determined
out of
for that not
bounds.
to happen again. In fact,
I
they
was
don't want
gonna
to
be
get to
an
a 4th down
interception.
opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. First down, here's Cousins. That's into a sea of
Bro!
bodies, and it's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And into the end zone.
They
It's
get
a
ball in
pick
second
six
half too,
and a
guys. Seriously.
touchdown.
And they, like,
So a
just scored
dangerous
not that
pass
long
over the
ago.
middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
See, I don't
What's really
have
difficult when you
blockers.
throw it in that direction.
That was a
and
lineman
versus
that just
zone,
intercepted that.
That means the
Actually,
linebackers
no, I
have
think
gotten
that
to
was
their spot, got their heads back around, and they can see the
freaking
quarterback
linebacker,
and
though.
everything in front of them.
That's
And they took
embarrassing.
big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
Taking it about the 1. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Here are the Vikings now
Let's throw
to
another
start their
pick.
next drive.
So I can just.
And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. From the gun, here's Cousins. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Boy, a curious decision
Whose
to go
ball?
for it. Doesn't
That's
pan
crash
out.
out.
And
Oh
it'll
my
be
God,
turnover
bro.
on downs.
I got past that line.
Rodgers now on first down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. To throw again on second down. Rodgers.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
Of course they're going for it.
That'll give him 8 that time.
I want that.
And that's going to make it fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.
Yeah.
And they turn it over.
Back on offense.
The Packers unable to pick up the first.
You need to get
and
this
the Vikings
quick down the
defense
field.
is going to get the football back. Play action now. Cousins. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson.
That's not really what I meant by quick.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
From the 39, Cousins dancing to his left.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Cousins. Lets it fly for Thielen. And that is incomplete. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Cousins. This one caught. It's the tight end Hockenson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, Cousins.
Looks again for T.J. Hockenson, and he's got him again. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson.
The 3-yard touchdown pass.
And the Vikings have cut it back within a score.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And that's going to be incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go. They didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Sometimes I hate the announcers.
Something on film, but do you see
They
something
say
on film
stupid stuff, and they just
15
repeat
on a
themselves.
PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Wonder if there's a way to turn off the announcers.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers.
This is Lazard with a catch out left.
And
Oh,
he'll
yeah,
be
that's
out of bounds
exactly
across the
what we
30-yard line.
2nd and 3.
3 receivers head out right, 1 to the left on 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Rodgers. And his throw is incomplete.
There we go. Make him
You
throw
certainly
it.
don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your
At
hands.
least I tackled him there.
It's a big play there for Green Bay. And even 40 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Rodgers' throw here pulled in by Lazard.
And they move this all
I like
the
using
way
the
down to
Dolphins
the 9.
because they're speed and they can
Packers going to
tackle.
use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the
See how
32nd
easy
mark
they're
of this
breaking
first half.
tackles.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And again, it's Rodgers. Forced out to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
Second down and goal. Rodgers, he's got it. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on third and goal.
They get the ball back and get a touchdown.
Now it's Rodgers.
Don't let it happen. Don't let it happen.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And of course,
so now on fourth down, Rodgers will give way to Mason Crosby for the field goal try. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. The kick by Crosby is good, and that will extend their lead here to 17-6.
Then they get the ball back, and then they get a touchdown, and
so
then I'm down by a million.
As easy a field goal as you're going to get, but
I feel like
I can see you
there.
shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the fourth quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go.
Trying to run outside.
99-yard drive.
Just get tackled. Stop resisting.
And not give them that opportunity.
Why are we trying to run? 10 seconds and we're trying to run? Why does this sound like the dumbest idea I've ever heard?
Final 10 seconds.
Why are we trying to run? We're down points.
First and 10.
What?
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down.
Why are we
running? Offensively, they'll take the timeout.
I mean, I understand if we were off point. No, there's no way all these say run. Play tight. There we go.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Final play of the half, Cousins. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
See how bad was that?
Halftime.
At least we had a better chance of getting a touchdown.
And they're running right back out. Halftime over, third quarter, ready to go. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter.
How do you do it? How do you do it where like kicks to the 1 yard line?
And this comes out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game.
I don't understand how we didn't sack them there. Look at this instant replay right here. I'll put an instant replay for you guys. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. 3 people.
Being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon. And he's going to be out of bounds.
I hope I injure one of their players, honestly. I hope I injure their QB so they get a horrible QB.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. Throwing left side, and Watson has it.
2 guys right there.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets
Come
it to
on,
his
my
man
middle
right
school team is better than this.
I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another first down there.
Wow. 5 yards.
Tackle made by Eric Kendricks. They'll break the huddle.
This
Send
defense
3
blows
receivers
my
left,
mind.
1 to the right on 2nd and 5.
See, look, I didn't
Here's
even press
Rodgers.
zone. We're running a zone play. Like, I pressed blitz and we're running a zone play. Watch this blitz. Oh, look, I finally listened. I one.
Rodgers on 1st and 10. The quick throw
I
knocked
intercepted that.
away. It's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner.
He threw
The
it away
defense
and I
had other
intercepted it.
ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Nah, wide open.
And it's a Packer touchdown. Randall Cobb, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Packers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Crosby with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now.
If I lose
Now
this, I'm
after the
never playing
touchdown,
with the
here's
Vikings
Crosby
again.
to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And he won't quite
At
make
that
it to
point,
the
I just
25.
ran straight into the defense. I don't care anymore.
It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of
I
the
hope
second
this gets
half.
intercepted.
And their halftime hole now even
Watch
deeper.
this.
They need a
Justin
big
Jefferson,
drive here
one of
just
the
to
best
answer the
catchers
first
ever.
touchdown of the second half scored
And
against
he
them.
They
misses
were down
it.
at the half. Now, as you mentioned,
Intercepted.
they're down a little bit bigger.
Or
but
it
no
will
time
bounce
for
off his
discouragement.
helmet.
Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing.
What kind of game
And try
is
and get
that?
back to where you were to start the half.
Glad to
Not
have you
even
with
trying.
us from Minneapolis. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10. High throw, but he makes the catch. And they work this well
Glad he
outfield
did
across the 45.
Oh, look. I'm not even going to change directions to run the other way.
First down, here's the run with
Actually,
Cook.
fine, I will.
And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
We're just going to go
Off
Jefferson
the play
D.
fake, Cousins.
I know he's doing a
They're
Hail
going
Mary,
for
but
Jefferson downfield. And
interception.
Russell
Yeah.
Douglas picks it. And the
So
Packers are going
fun.
to get...
I'm restarting the game. Packers won, guys.
The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And able to get this across the 20,
that
but
was
not
on me.
much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards,
Wow,
but no
3
more than
yards?
that. Second
That's
down. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
Osborne, maybe?
Cousins. He'll rifle
Oh,
this
no,
one deep
intercepted.
right side. He's got
What?
it complete.
And he
And
catches
he'll be
that?
taken down at about
That
the
was kinda
22-yard
crazy.
line.
And now I'm having faith.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position
Jefferson,
there?
maybe?
A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
On second down, Cook. And able to work his way down to the 16. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. 3rd and short yardage, Cousins. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Cook will take this into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that you don't like that call on the opening drive of the game.
It's a very strong limb that you're out on right now. Okay, and look, the game between college and the NFL continues to creep closer. but that is truly a college play, not an NFL play. Because you'd snap the ball from the 3-yard line there, whether it's going for 1 or going for 2. So it makes sense to try it that way to maybe fake it. In this case, from the 15, makes 0 sense.
And now your lead's just 6-0 instead of 7-0.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw finds its target, Dobbs.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It was Daniil Hunter to make the play in the backfield. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now Rodgers eluding the pressure. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
3rd and 21.
And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Rodgers now to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
That's embarrassing. We need to talk about what's embarrassing. That was embarrassing.
Throwing is Rodgers.
A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
The
They wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. They're going to run the jet sweep. It's Cobb with it. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have a first down as they
see,
get
if he
into the
tackled
ground
him backwards,
at
that
the
would not be
37.
1st down. Definitely not. That would be still 3rd and 1. I mean, 4th and 1.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 6-0 our score after 1. They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side. 2nd and 7. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And some space here. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. That one goes for 30
At least he did
yards.
something.
To throw, it's Rodgers.
And he's got his man. Touchdown, Green Bay.
It's tied.
Lazard.
4 yards on the touchdown grab.
And the Packers are an extra point away from taking the lead.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And they take the lead here at 7-6. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a Packers touchdown.
Taken in at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Justin.
So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive the last in the double digits.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
And the Packers are going to get the football here as he gets this
How
up
do
to
you
the
do that?
38-yard line.
So good starting
Just
field
asking.
position for them
Might
here as
just
they
flag
come up
just
1st and
because he
10
did that.
at their 38. They'll
But
start
I-
out on the ground with Jones. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here.
Wait, did you not
Just a
say I
yard
would have
up to
played
the
with the Vikings
39.
game?
But not
Yeah.
much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run
That's
blitz
why
there. They
Carson
guessed
Peters-
correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he'll
He
be out
would
of
have
bounds up
stood
here to
up
45
riding
and
him out
44.
right there. Ooh, I can't imagine.
Rodgers going to try and throw on third down. Flushed out right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down.
Seriously?
Yardage. 4 yards there.
Too many yards.
Pocket, and he got enough.
You can't give him 10 whole yards on a QB sneak.
Up the middle, Jones. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9.
If I get a turnover, I need it now.
On the delay, Jones. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. The Packers on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 6. Now Rodgers. This one complete to Tunyon underneath. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Hello? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I already went to class today.
What class?
Secondary.
Oh. Well, as he says, he's being a little harsh now. So, he's marking people's questions that doesn't have their instrument out.
Sounds like a really old excuse, but will it happen again? Okay.
No, we have to get our stuff out of the locker. We have to get our music out, and then we have to get our instrument out. All before the bell rings. On top of getting to class.
Okay, so get your instrument out first, and then everything.
I know, but you have to be, it doesn't matter what order you do it. You have to be ready to play by the time the bell rings.
That's not what you just said, though.
Instrument out, ready is the same thing.
If you have an instrument out first, getting your music sheet out next is not that hard. Not that hard. It's a lot faster than getting your instrument out. So what if you do the thing that takes the longest, do it first, right?
Well, yeah, I guess.
I mean, you could be taking it out on your way to your seat.
No, I can't.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fighting them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
On 2nd and 10, Rodgers. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on third down. And he's got his big tight end here. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 4th down. So on now for the Packers at their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. The kick by Crosby is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6.
In the classroom.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing the coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Minnesota now ready for their next possession. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
And especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now Cousins.
These guys, the principal has
Packer pressure, and down he goes. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. 3rd down, here's a run by Cook. Room here to run. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So on 4th down, Ryan Wright on to punt for Minnesota.
What's it got to do with the teacher?
Just never mind.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
I told you already.
The Packers with a football here late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose.
Everything's all the same rules.
Rodgers throwing to start the drive. He has it complete to Christian Watson.
It's no different.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Operating to the gun.
If I'm not in the classroom.
And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Rodgers' throw complete here on target to Tunyon. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
I don't know why you're yelling at me.
Rodgers again now. This one swung out here to Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. Apologies to Coach. Cut him short. We'll talk to him post-game. We got business to get down to. 3rd quarter action ready to go.
I just told you I am.